Today's first visitors are sisters Katie and Anna James. They've brought a time capsule of childhood memories in need of Dom Chinea's restorative touch.
Here they are. Hello. How you doing?
Hello. Good, how are you?
Very good. That's a lovely pink bag.
Thank you.
Must be something in there for us.
Yes.
Let's have a look.
We have a little calendar. This belonged to our great nan, our Nanny Pat.
Wow.
It needs a bit of TLC.
A bit.
Yeah. We think that someone bought it as a souvenir
Okay.
for our great nan around the 60s. Yeah, so we think that it's from Holland. It makes sense with the windmill.
Oh, there's a windmill.
Yeah.
It was worn and sun-beaten.
Faded from the sun, yeah. What was Nanny Pat like?
She was so gentle and calm and...
Firm as well, though.
Yeah.
You had the sternness.
Yeah,
you didn't.
about.
But we never...
We didn't want to.
Yeah. We didn't feel the need to either, though, did
No,
we? Because
no.
she was so focused on us while we were there the whole time.
Yeah.
And we spent summer holidays, all the school holidays, really.
Yeah, any opportunity.
Yeah. So this lived above her kitchen sink. This little bit is meant to turn around, and in each side there's numbers of the month. So the
you
first,
spin
second,
the whole
third.
thing and it
Yeah.
flips to the next one.
And as children, we were always fascinated, really. So it was just that little bit of morning fun. You get up, OK, I want to do the calendar today.
Yeah.
Do you remember doing that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Found out some stories recently, didn't we, about
Yep.
more about Nan's character. So she was from Ireland originally, and then she moved over here to join the Women's Air Force. Then after she left the Air Force, she had my nan.
Yeah.
She'd got married, got a job in a barber's, and then got her own barber shop. Yeah.
She's got her own barber shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Considering, obviously.
Yeah, because her first husband,
Yeah.
he actually left her after my nan was born.
Right.
He said he was going out one day for
Cigarettes, I think she
cigarettes
said.
and milk or something like that, and he
Never
didn't come
came
back.
back.
He never came back.
He just left her like that. She worked fiercely, didn't she,
Yeah.
as a single mum back then,
Yeah.
to keep my nan, you know, clothed and fed and everything. And
I'm quite proud of her, though.
Yeah,
What
so
an
am I.
amazing thing. I think
Yeah.
that's... Yeah, I think that's cool.
yeah, when she passed away,
Yeah.
we wanted different things, and this was one of the things that I wanted, just because of the memories of turning it and the fun that we had.
Yeah.
Those childhood feelings that you get when you're with your grandparents.
And why is it like this then? Where's it been?
It's been...
Oh, there you go.
Very quick.
Yeah, that was super quick.
Very quick.
I didn't even get a question out.
No.
It's her.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
So I kept it above my kitchen sink.
Okay.
Tradition, that's it.
And it happened to be moved by my current husband to a cupboard. And then when I got it out recently, I was like, what's this doing?
Yeah.
It had gone rusty. It now just doesn't work at all.
Oh, so it didn't look like this
No.
when you inherited it?
No.
Yeah, the rust, that's
That
definitely
rust
a new
is-
thing.
That's a new thing, and someone's to blame for that.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I feel...
Disappointed in yourself?
I do. I was going to say disappointed. Yeah, I do. I feel really upset because everything else I have looked after so well.
Yeah.
But when I pulled it out the cupboard, I was like...
You did actually call me and you were like, oh, no. You were upset. I will give her that.
Yeah. Good.
I know it's a silly little thing, probably to a lot of people, and it's obviously not worth anything, but it's deeper than that, isn't it? It's just... And it'd be lovely for my children to be able to flip it and play with it at your house and have that memory. I mean, they might not want to, but they will.
Yeah.
Something like you will.
I want to.
Well, how do you see it once it's restored?
Working.
Just working, clean and working. But underneath all of that rust, there is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
We just need to find it.
Yeah.
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 Perfect.
Thank you for bringing this in. And
Thank you very much.
just showing it, you guys are brilliant sisters. Love it. Love it.
Lovely. Thank you.
so much.
Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I really do admire Katie and Anna's love of this little calendar. It just brings back so many memories for them. I am going to do my best to bring this back to life. This is really rusty. All of those years of this sitting on Nanny Pat's windowsill in the kitchen, the sun has basically faded the surface. I can see the faintest little sort of outline of a windmill on this side. Oh, here we go. Hopefully, this is going to come off here. OK, perfect. That's the outer ring removed. I think we're in. So 5, 4, 3, 4. Now, I may not be very good at maths, but no, that's not supposed to happen. It's trying to work. It's so close, but it's just sticking. And that is probably to do with the amount of rust that's built up around all the parts. I'm going to take the casing off and get all of those little cards inside out, see how that all works. I've got to be so careful that I don't mess up the order. Whoa. OK, as soon as I've got all of these little number flags out of the case itself and the actual frame can all go in the rust remover, and fingers crossed it gets rid of it, because some of these pieces are really, really rusty.
Arriving next is Denise Ramsey Overall from London. She's hoping bookbinder Chris Shaw can revive a much-loved memento with a deep connection to her family's heritage.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? You all right?
Fine, thank you.
So, what have you brought us in?
Right, Little Folks Trinidad. This is like my mum's school book from 1935.
Wow.
This is my mum's childhood. This is part of my mum, you know, and this is connected to her growing up in Trinidad.
Mum's name? What's mum?
Sheila.
Sheila.
Yeah. She came over here like 1954
OK.
on the Hildebrand doctor, I think, Liverpool, and then took the train into London.
And why did she decide to come over here?
The call was put out, and we responded. Yeah, came back to build up Britain.
So the call was basically after the Second World War.
That's correct.
Britain asked the people in the Commonwealth if they can come and help support.
Yes,
yeah?
the mother country.
Right. And then she came over, and then did she stay in London?
Yes, yeah, London born and bred. We are,
Okay.
all of us, yeah.
So what did she come and do?
She did her own catering, so make, you know, West Indian food and then, you know, send it out to parties, weddings and stuff like that.
Wow.
She even had run a shabim.
A shabim. Wow, I haven't heard that word in a long time. Seriously?
Yeah.
OK, sorry.
Yeah, I'm out of this
A
one.
shabim is kind of like a...
Like a speakeasy.
Like a speakeasy, but a place where people from the Caribbean came over, wasn't welcomed into certain nightclubs, so they set up their own stuff. So she was an entrepreneur then?
Oh,
basically.
for real?
So how old was Sheila when she was using this book?
Oh, she must have been around about 10.
Wow.
About 10, 11, yeah. She's always mentioned, you know, Little Folks Trinidad growing up. So it's just like a concise history, geography of old Trinidad and Tobago. Keep in mind that we were still under the Crown.
Yes.
So the whole context and the whole outlay of the book is very much of the time.
Yeah. But this book is talking about a time where there was British rule of the island.
Yes, that's correct.
Mum has kept this book, so was she quite proud of the education
Yes.
that she received
Yes.
back then?
Yeah. It pertains to me and my family and my culture, and I can't see it any other way but in a positive light.
Yeah.
And my mum would definitely not see it in a negative
No,
light.
100%.
If it makes her happy, it makes me happy.
The older generation is the reason why we're here. We
Right.
have to honour
Yes.
what their thinkings are.
Yes.
So what's wrong with the book?
Oh, gosh. It's just literally falling to pieces.
And you know what would have been on the spine, on the back of it?
Oh, it would just have probably like Little Folks Trinidad at the back here.
And what's the way you want it to look? How do you want this to be?
Well, as near as and as authentic as it was from the press. Because this has got to go for another 70 years.
Right.
My mum was 97.
97?
She's just had her great-grandchild, so that's 4 generations now, and that will get passed down, yeah.
OK.
Well, thank you for bringing in your mother's book.
Thank you so much, guys.
take care now.
Thank you, guys.
Okay,
Appreciate
bye-bye.
it. Bye-bye.
Wow. Well, it's over to you now.
Thanks, Jay.
All right, and I'll take you to a shubbing, don't worry. I'll take you to one. Bless him, he don't get out much, does he?
There's so much history tied up in this tiny little book. And for Denise's mum, Sheila, it's immensely special. But the outside is very, very tired. It's at the point of collapse. It's just hanging on by a thread. So I'm just going to cut it off. And the best thing I can do for this book is to totally dismantle this and then mend all the dog ears, rips in this book, get that strength back into the sections and then sew it properly and then construct a whole new spine so that it can be used again. And then I will make a lovely little box to house it in because it does need protecting.
All of these pieces of the calendar have been soaking in this rust-removing solution for clearly long enough. Look at that. All of that surface rust is gone, and I'm left with that nice chrome, shiny finish. I'm quite pleased with that. All that is going to need is a little clean-up with some wire wool to get those last few stubborn bits off. The fact that that solution has worked so well and so gentle, maybe I could use the same technique on this. I was cautious to start with because by submerging it in the solution, I know will remove the rust, but there is a risk that it may also remove the windmill print. But I think, honestly, it's worth the risk. I think I'm going to go for it, submerge this in the solution, keep my fingers crossed, and hope that we can still see the windmill at the end of it. There we go. Just need to wait now. Okay. These faces of the windmill calendar have been sitting in this rust-removing solution now for a while, and the worst has happened. I did kind of expect it because the rust was so bad and the print was so thin, it was almost flaking off anyway. This is obviously far from ideal. The good news is that all of the rust has now been removed, and I've got a nice, clean, prepared surface that I can paint and prime. I just need to think of a plan to reapply that windmill. I've gone away and done some homework, and I've actually managed to get hold of a nice high-resolution image of what this windmill used to look like. So I'm going to make a water slide transfer of this image, but it's always been a bit faded, and you can vaguely work out a windmill, and they weren't quite sure if it came from Holland or not because you couldn't quite read it, and that's kind of part of its charm. So I'm using a photo editing program to manipulate the image with sort of like desaturated layers and faded layers. So I'll get a few options printed and pick the one I like the most. I'm so glad I had a few different variations printed because I will admit it's very subtle, but there are some differences. So I can lay them all out now and have a proper look, pick my favourite before I stick them on. That one or that one? I really like that one. I think that's the winner. I'm going to dunk that in the water, let it activate the glue, fish it out and try and slide it on to the surface. Breathe. Now it's on, that's perfect. No creases, no major problems. Just going to sort of blot off any excess water. Once that's all dry, I can start thinking about reassembly.
Kirsten, do you want to join me, please?
Next, a challenge for the barn's resident ceramics expert.
Right. Got Barbara coming in.
Barbara?
Yes.
Great, lovely.
Barbara Sykes from West Sussex is hoping Kirsten can get a cherished keepsake to hit all the right notes.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you both.
You too. This looks exciting.
I'm quite confused. I don't know what it is.
It's called an ocarina.
An ocarina?
Ocarina.
And what does an ocarina do?
It's
A musical instrument.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
blow in there.
Yeah.
And you hold it the same as a recorder.
Okay.
It was my Auntie Jones.
Okay.
And she was born in 1920, and I believe it was given to her.
Yeah.
And then I picked it up when I was about 8 or 9, and she gave it to me.
Are you musical?
Well, my family, we used to have musical evenings, so Auntie Joan was one of 9. We used to get to one of her brother's houses, and out would come the piano accordion,
Wow.
the recorders,
Yeah.
guitars. I would play that, and Auntie Joan would play the swanny whistle, and we just used to make a hell of a din, really.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was every week we'd do it.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
It does sound fun.
It was lovely.
Lovely.
Auntie Joan was just the most amazing lady.
Yeah?
Absolutely amazing. She was into amdrams. She used to make celebratory cake. She looked after old people. She was always so loving. And because she never married, she used to have myself and my sisters over a lot.
Yeah.
And we would just stay there for a lot of time through the summer holidays.
So fond memories then?
Very.
Yeah? And she's not with us anymore?
No.
So what's actually wrong with it? What do you want doing?
The end has been snapped off,
Yeah.
and I think it was Auntie Joan that stuck the end on.
Right.
I mean, it's clearly damaged, but it's absolutely beautiful. My goodness.
And that's all ceramic?
It's clay, it's clay, it's
Is it
clay.
clay?
Yeah.
When you play the scale, one of the notes sounds a bit flat.
Oh, my goodness.
When you play the bottom notes, it's OK.
Oh, yeah.
So you get to the top and it's quite husky.
It's a really sort of mellow sound, isn't it?
Isn't
It's
it?
lovely.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's really cool.
I mean, I'm loving it, but I'm feeling terror,
Terror?
if I'm honest.
What? You feeling terror?
Yeah, because I don't know if I can... I can fix things, but a musical instrument, I don't know if I can
with you.
get rid of the huskiness. I'm very willing to give it a go.
Thank you.
So if Kirsten's able to fix this and get the notes sounding a bit better, what are you going to do with it?
Well, I've just bought my 8-year-old grandson an electric guitar for Christmas.
Wow.
And my sister, she plays recorders, and my husband's got a guitar. So, yeah, it would be nice to have everybody round, grandchildren, and just start playing some music again.
It's amazing. And this will be kind of centre point, like you're playing this along with the
Absolutely.
family.
It's just lovely.
It is lovely.
It's just Auntie Joan. She was just an amazing auntie.
Well, listen, thank you for bringing this in.
Thank you, and thank you very much indeed. Nice to
take
meet you
care.
both.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Cheerio.
OK.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a beautiful thing that Barbara's brought in, this really tactile ocarina. I have played really primitive ones when I was a child, but this is really, really rather beautiful. It would be really nice to improve the look of this old repair. At the moment, I can feel it's quite stepped. Whilst I can't promise to get the sound perfect, it would be nice to see what's going on inside. So what I want to do is try and undo this repair and try and introduce very carefully some acetone along this break edge. And with patience, hopefully, it might start to loosen.
I've gone through Denise's mum's school book meticulously, mending any creases, dog ears. I've fixed some tears, I've fixed some folded pages, and I've also put a tiny piece of Japanese tissue all along the back of the sections, and that adds huge amounts of strength. And now it's all in perfect condition and ready to be sewn together. I'm using a very fine linen thread on this. The first knot you do is a reef knot, and then from then on, it's a kettle stitch. And then you loop down into the section below, come up, and then you've got this lasso bit, and then you come up there. And then that ties a nice little knot, which you can see all the way down. It's a really nice process. Once you get started and get into the rhythm, you can listen to music, you can listen to the chitter-chat that's going on, and I can think ahead of what I've got to do, which is having a bit of fun with the spine. Well, the book now is all back together, ready for me to make the spine. And for that, I've got some beautiful textured vintage cloth. So I'm going to cut a spine piece. And now it's just a matter of gluing this into place on the cloth. Colour I'm happy with. This is going to get neatened up and cut back, and then all these edges I need to sort out. I think it's a good start, and our next job really, once it's dry, is to tool little folks Trinidad down the spine, and then I can age it. Gold tooling's a heat process, and by heating this tool and then cooling it down to the correct temperature on my bit of cotton wool, the heat from the tool will transfer whichever letter it is onto the cloth. And you don't need a huge amount of pressure. All you're trying to do is sort of like a gentle kiss, basically. Big moment to see whether it's transferred successfully. Well, it's come out. Yeah, it looks like a proper school book. It's very bright, but I'm now going to start aging it. And to do that, I'm just going to use a bit of colour. Once I've done the aging on the gold, then I obviously got to stick the sides down, and then the final bit is putting the text into the cover.
While Chris dulls down the gold leaf, Dom brightens up the calendar.
I've given them quite a heavy wax, which is going to prevent them from going rusty in the future. Let's get this all put back together. I need to try and get all of these number cards back inside this tiny little box in the right order, the right way around. Luckily, I did take some notes in my notebook. Hopefully, we should be okay. 29, 27, 25. If this works out, I'll be relieved. OK, let's see how we go. 25, 27, 29, 31. On we go. Onwards and upwards. Number 1, 2, 3. Yeah, come on. 4. Relieved, to say the least. It's working so well. That's perfect. That's basically just relying on gravity. And as you flip it over, the next one drops down. It's so simple. I've got to give it to whoever designed this in the first place. It's very clever to actually manage to work this out as a machine. I mean, it's brilliant. The base is finished. All I need to do is get the 2 windmill faces actually back together, put that inside, and it's ready to go back to Katie and Anna. Perfect.
For sisters Anna and Katie, the calendar is a memento of happy times with their beloved Nanny Pat.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
How are you?
I'm good. I've had fun. Yeah.
Good. I can't believe it's under there.
I'm really nervous.
Oh.
I know it's only a small thing, and obviously it's not. It doesn't probably mean a lot to anyone other than us, but
Yeah,
it's really an important little link to our childhood, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to have a look?
Yes.
OK.
Oh my
my
God.
That looks amazing.
It looks.
Can we? Can you?
Of course you can. Pick it up.
Oh my.
Listen.
I didn't think you would be able to make it look the same.
I mean, I've actually gone nervous. I didn't think I'd cry, but that is something, isn't it?
Oh my God.
I love it. And I'm not sure you should take it home now either.
I'm not allowed to
You should come home with me, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it looks amazing.
Is it so? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You've literally got rid of all
Did
that
you get
rust.
the rust?
Yeah, it's all the
That's
same.
amazing.
I've had to replace the actual image, but very cautiously, and tried to make it, keep it looking as old as it was.
The windmill is exactly as I kind of remember it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm actually amazed that it looks that good. I just miss my nan.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Being able to do that again and hear that noise again.
The noise
is...
and everything.
Oh, that's so cool.
Having these little things are just little memories each time, and this one just gives us so much. Yeah.
What is the plan for it now, after you've had a fight about who actually gets to take it home?
So it is going on my kitchen windowsill, so every morning when I get up I'm going to turn it over. Then when I have my nephews and nieces over, I will let them do it.
Yeah. And then when you go to visit and you haven't turned it over for a couple of days, you can...
I might let her, yeah.
And then I can be like, I thought you was going to do it every day. It's my turn, I'll do it. Maybe I should take it home if you're neglecting it again.
Yeah.
No, it's great. Thank you. Really, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, it's yours to take away.
Thank you very much.
Good. Thank you. It's been lovely to meet you both.
And
You
you.
too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're
Take
welcome.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The calendar, it represents love. The love for my nan and all the things that we would do together, and the laughter and all of that joy that we had.
So I'm happy that we had her for as long as we did, but sad that we've lost her. But to have that back, it's great, isn't it?
It's a little piece.
A little piece of her.
Kirsten has managed to remove most of the old glue holding the ocarina together.
There's still something just clinging on here, a little bit like when you have a wobbly tooth, and there's something just hanging on. There we go. Wow, there we go. I can now look inside the ocarina and see what's going on. I thought there might be more bits of the cone missing, but actually it all looks quite intact. So I'm going to see if I can clean off this excess adhesive now. I can then think about choosing the right adhesive to get this back together. Because this is so porous, it's really vital that I seal these break edges before I bond them together. And this stops the adhesive being drawn down into the clay. That would give me a weaker bond. The better the bond, I'm hoping, will have a positive impact on the sound. Barbara was really keen for this to sound as good as it could. So this is the lovely moment where I unite the two pieces. I'm going to apply the adhesive just to one side. You don't need too much. I'm now going to reunite the pieces. That has gone together beautifully. I'm now going to leave that to dry. The bond lines have now been filled using an acrylic filler, and that's really lovely and smooth now. You haven't got any step there at all. I'm now ready to start trying to lose the white filler and start to blend it in with this lovely dark surface. I'm going to use some acrylic colours. I love retouching. For me, it's one of the real pleasures in my work. I love colour, and I love that challenge of trying to mimic and copy a decorated design. I can see lots of colours in here. I can see browns, I can see almost an ochre in there, and don't want to coat the whole thing. Don't know if it would impact on the sound, so I'm just going to keep the repair to a minimum. That's starting to blend in really nicely now. I've probably got a couple more rounds to do, and then it's going to be ready to hand back to Barbara.
The marriage of old and new has also been successful for Chris.
The spine is all nicely aged, so I'm really happy with that. It looks nice and old, and the final bit is putting the text into the cover. And to do that, I'm sticking the inside down with some PVA. Really simple. It's these joints, this is called. Then the old is going to get stuck back over the top. I've never come across a Trinidad schoolbook, and I love the fact that it's really important to Sheila, and I am really happy that I managed to bring it back. So I just need to leave that to dry, then it's all ready to go back to Denise.
The Trinidadian schoolbook arrived at the barn with its cover hanging by a thread and missing its spine. For Denise, the book is a tangible link to her 97-year-old mother Sheila's childhood in the Caribbean.
There she is. Wow. Look at you.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Excellent.
So how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited as well.
And Mum, she all right?
Yeah, she's good. She's good.
Okay.
Yeah, she's excited to see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're excited, Mum's excited. You ready to see it?
Yeah.
Do the honours then, Chris.
Oh, amazing. Wicked. Oh, sweet. Oh. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I like how it's still authentic. You know, this is part of my mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, it means a lot. Thank you so much for this.
Oh, it's this young man.
Thank you. I'm very pleased, and she'll be very pleased.
And you've done that for her.
Yes, yes.
Good daughter.
Thank you.
You know? But I think what you're doing, you're honouring. Yeah?
Yeah, she's done a lot. She's done a lot, hell of a lot for us. So this is the least I could do.
Yeah.
It now feels solid. It feels like a proper book I can open and close.
Yeah.
I can be passed around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I have made you something because I couldn't let it go without it being protected.
Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
And it's the colours of Trinidad.
Yes, I was going to say that. Thank you. Yeah, awesome. Oh, wow, wow. Like a glove.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you.
You take care now. Don't keep looking here. You've got people to show. Go on.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
You take
Appreciate
care.
it. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Oh, the book is looking awesome. It's brought it back. It's a second life now to it, you know. It's my mum. That's her legacy to us. That's her childhood, you know. And so it's very important that we have something to preserve, and I know she'll be very happy.
Retouching complete, all the Ocarina needs now is some fine-tuning.
Now just giving it a last polish with a microfiber cloth. The sheen on this surface has come up beautifully with the polishing. I've done everything I can to make it look good, but with this, it actually needs to play in tune, and I just hope now that it is going to play as Barbara is hoping for.
For Barbara, the instrument is a treasured reminder of Auntie Joan and the family's shared passion for making music.
There she is. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Kirsten. Hello, Jay.
Hi, Barbara.
Gosh. Wow.
You excited, yeah?
Very excited. So excited, I can't tell you. And nervous, but wow.
Okay. You want to see it, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, please. Oh. Look what we've done. You can't see it. Oh, Kirsten. That's incredible. Wow. Thank you. Oh, if Auntie Joan could see this, she'd be delighted, as am I. Thank you so much. It's stunning. Wow.
I'm dying to know if it plays. Look at you. It's so lovely to see.
Oh, gosh, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You take care
Thank you
now.
very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Absolutely overjoyed. I'm so happy. Auntie Joan, I think if she could see it and know that we've kept it safe all this time and now it's been repaired, would be over the moon, I think, as much as I am. I've never heard it play as well as it does now that it's all back together again. We'll get the family together so that we can get all the musical instruments and just have a good family evening, just like we used to do.